Japan's outgoing Prime Minister Fumio Kishida marked the 79th anniversary of his country's defeat in World War II on August 15th. Kishida said Japan must never again repeat the devastation of war, but his speech also reflected Japan's changing role on the global stage.
Japan will do its utmost to resolve the various challenges facing the world.
Kishida sought to transform Japan's defense posture. He warned that Ukraine today may be East Asia tomorrow, and forged close ties with Kyiv, visiting the country in 2023 before hosting Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at the G7 summit in Hiroshima. Kishida's policies included doubling defense spending by 2027, developing closer regional alliances, and upgrading the United States military command in Japan. His successor will likely continue Kishida's approach, says analyst Tomohiko Taniguchi.
Because of the troubling neighborhood that Japan finds itself in, Russia, North Korea, and China, 3 of the nuclear-powered nations, and none of which has exercised anything akin to open democracy, and 3 of those countries are all fostering hostility and hate intentionally and institutionally towards Japan and the US-Japan alliance.
Japan's Kishida and South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol overcame historical grievances to forge a close alliance. In a joint statement Sunday, the United States, Japan and South Korea reaffirmed their pledge to jointly tackle regional challenges made a year ago at an historic Camp David summit. But uncertainties remain, Taniguchi says.
President Yoon has passed the midpoint of his term. The rest of his term is going to be increasingly a lame duck administration. The opposition parties are sniffing blood already, and the easiest target for the opposition party is to say that the incumbent administration is too weak vis-a-vis Japan.
Japan's next Prime Minister will also have to win the approval of the Japanese public.
I think the public supports, in principle, boosting Japan's defenses and the defense budget hikes, but they are actually unwilling to pay higher personal taxes in order to do so.
United States Ambassador to Japan, Rahm Emanuel, wrote on X that Kishida had helped build a latticework of security alliances and partnerships across the Indo-Pacific region that will stand the test of time. Beijing, meanwhile, said it would work to build a constructive and stable China-Japan relationship with Kishida's successor. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News, Tokyo.